folks. Welcome to the Vinyltreasure Show. I'm your host, Johnny G. I have a special in-studio guest on this Thursday, November 13th. Karen EFRON is here at the Vinyltreasure Show in the new studios here. I want to introduce Karen EFRON to all you folks. Karen, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Johnny. It's really a pleasure to be here with you in the Vinyltreasure Show. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so what do we have in store for today?
Today's special topic is girl leads backed by male groups and all-girl groups that are not listed in the Kreider Price Guide. That's the topic.
Okay. And so for some of there's many are tuned into the program today that are familiar with your guest spots because you have done many during your collecting years here. So give the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I started buying top 40 records when I was a preteen. And then my father moved to Philadelphia. He was transferred in 1960. Uh-huh. And that brought a whole new world of collecting to me because that's when I got introduced to our music, R&B vocal group Harmony. And I listened to Jerry Blavat. Uh-huh. And it was really the Doowop revival era. And so there were a lot of reissues of things that have been popular here in New York City in the mid-'50s. And Jerry Green moved from Times Square Records down to Philadelphia. He opened his own store.
Okay.
And that gave us a place to buy the things that Jerry Blavat played. And so that was a great opportunity. That's when I became, I quote, a serious collector, unquote.
Sounds good. All right, Karen. So listen, I see the playlist. We got a great lineup here, it looks like. So why don't you introduce the first record here?
All right. The first record we're going to hear is the Hampton Sisters with Alitra Hampton on the lead. It's on the Savoy label, Savoy 1125B from 1954. It's a good up-tempo called Hey Little Boy.
Okay, here we go, folks. Okay, what did we hear?
All right, we just heard the Hampton Sisters, Hey Little Boy. And the Hampton Sisters are from Indianapolis. And their parents were musicians, and there were 12 children in the family, including jazz trombonist Slide Hampton. There were 4 girls, Elytra, Camelita, Virtue, and Dawn, and they formed the group.
Okay.
Apparently, there was a dearth of male groups during the service, during the war, and so there was an opportunity for some girl groups to get started, so that was their opportunity.
Okay.
They only made 1 record for Savoy, though they continued to perform throughout their lives, some as individuals and some in a duet. And I'm going to talk at the end of these first 4 records.
That's fine.
About this being an unlisted record in the Kreider Price Guide and others related to that topic. But now let's go on to the second record I'm going to play. It's by an artist called Daisy May and her Hepcats. Couldn't find any information. This did come out on an LP in the UK. And that's about all I know about it. It was eventually put out, that LP, on Collectibles. And Bob Leschuk knows this record because he posted it not too long ago. So here we go with Daisy May, Want Me a Man.
Here we go, folks.
Hey, sweet baby, want me a man. Hey, sweet baby, that's got $5 grand. Hey, sweet baby, a ring for my hand. Hey, sweet baby, and a caddy too. But if he's poor, hey, sweet baby, stay from my door. Hey, sweet baby, there's neighbors galore. Hey, sweet baby, I don't want no more. All you pretty-eyed lovers have got to go. There must be some others parked online who don't want me a man. Yes, one who can get up off of $5 grand. Not a fancy Dan. Want me a man. Hey, sweet baby, that's got $5 grand. Hey, sweet baby, a ring for my hand. Hey, sweet baby, and a caddy too. Hey, sweet baby, but if he's poor, hey, sweet baby, stay from my door. Hey, sweet baby, there's neighbors galore. Hey, sweet baby, I don't want empty more. All you pretty-eyed lovers have got to go. There must be some others parked online who don't want me a man. Yes, one who can get up off of $5 grand. Not a fancy Dan. Hey, sweet baby. 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 Hey, sweet baby.
Wow. Go ahead. Whoops. What did we hear there?
We heard Want Me a Man by Daisy May and her Hepcats on the Rich Loy label. And that is about all the information I have on that.
Okay.
And before we go on to the next record, I just want to say hi to some of the people who are out there listening.
Yeah.
And first of all, my sister Elaine Wade, collector extraordinaire. She did a fantastic job on the R&B Serenade recently, and it's going to be played again this Sunday. So if you missed it then, or you'd like to hear it again, it will be on WRHU Hofstra at 3 o'clock. And of course, say hi to you, Frank Gengaro. You're out in the chat room, and really appreciate you, the many shows that I've done with you too, and your partner Gordon Skadberg. Great show. And Johnny, that's how I found out about your show.
Well, that's great. So we are supporters of the Rhythm and Blues Serenade here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Also
want to say hi to Gordy Freeman. Let's see, Oldies fan, Joe Shacatano, Gary Swinger, and a number of other people there, and especially you, Tony Barcia. I am so glad that you are able to listen. Our prayers are with you. Get well soon. Okay, we're going on now to a record on the Tampa label. And we will be playing this record from California, and it is called All My Love by Phyllis Green and the Belltones.
Here we go, folks.
All my life, for all my life, all my life, I'll give to you. Life's not worth living without you. So darling, say you love me too. How many times have I dreamed, my love, that someday you'd be my own? How many times have I dreamed, my love, that I'd be no longer alone? All my life, for all my life, all my life, I'll give to you. Dreams aren't worth dreaming without you. So darling, make my dreams come true. What else is there to say, my love? I'm longing to hold you so tight. Just wait till our wedding day, my love. Then everything will be alright. All my life, for all my life, all my life, I'll give to you. Life's not worth living without you. So darling, say you love me too. So darling, say you love me too.
Okay, Karen.
All right, that was Phyllis Green leading the Belltones, All My Love, on the Tampa label. That's a Hollywood label. And that was from 1956. And I was not able to find out any information on her at all. So
Okay.
we're now going on to the other side, the flip side of the record that I began the show with. This is, again, Alitra Hampton leading the Hampton Sisters. And the nice ballad side on Savoy from 54, My Heart Tells Me.
Here we go.
My heart tells me this is just a fling. Yet you say our love means everything. Do you mean what you are saying? Or is this a little game you're playing? My heart tells me I will cry, cry, cry again. Lips that kiss like yours could lie again. If I'm fool enough to see this through, will I be sorry if I do? Would I leave my heart on you? Should I believe my heart or you?
Very nice.
My Heart Tells Me by the Hampton Sisters, their only record. They did make a CD toward the end of their career, but this is the only vinyl 45 that they made. And I said I was going to talk a little bit about the topic itself. Why Unlisted in the Crider Price Guide, or any price guide for that matter. And when I started being on shows, I had a preference for girl groups and girl leads, and there were not too many people in the hobby that were interested in that. And as we know, most of the collectors, about 99% of them are men, and there are only about half a dozen of us
And
women.
they never really looked at, they never gave the girl groups a serious, I don't know what it was.
No, and so I guess given that lack of interest, it's not surprising that when people sat down to do a price guide, there wouldn't be many female groups in there. And so for a while, I started really looking for things, specifically for Dan Romanello's show on WFUV, because I did 8 shows with him over a period of years. And then I followed that up doing a number of shows over the years with Lou Rollo. May he rest in peace. Miss you, Lou, at Rutgers Radio, WRSU. And so I was always looking for female group records that people didn't know. And for a while, it was really important to try to see if we could encourage Crider to list them. So Elaine used to make up lists, and several people would send in lists of suggestions to include in the price guide. And what I noticed is that it was difficult getting some of them in. Some of them got put in, but like this one, I don't know. There were at least 3 people advocating for this record to be added to the price guide. How could you not? It's a perfect R&B record. It is, so typical of the mid-50s sounds, and it's on a major label that we all know. And after it didn't get in, because I promised Alitra Hampton, I had a nice relationship with her over the years on the phone, and I said, I'm going to do my best to get this in the price guide because you deserve it. It's a great record. And when it didn't get in, I started thinking, maybe this is not a good goal. Maybe I should really go out and look for things that are not in the price guide. And so I went kind of in the opposite direction of you. I'd go to
Right. That's right.
I'd go to record shows and I'd say, I'm looking in the price guide, not to judge your price, Mr. Dealer, but just to make sure that the records I'm buying from you are not in this book.
Wow, that is cool.
So I started doing features of unlisted groups with Frank and Gordon and in other places. And I think I did one other show, the one I did with Squire and Fairfax Radio down in the D.C. area about 7-8 years ago now. Outside of that, I've never done a whole show like this, not a 3-hour show anyway, of things that are not in the guide. Now, Marvin Pod, you are out there listening. Thank you for that. We're glad you're listening. Marvin has done 2 very large volumes. You've got to do weight training and to lift those 2 volumes that Marvin did. And we very much appreciate that. And Marvin, you've done your homework. You have listed a number of these records that I am playing. And there it is. You're going to read the title for us, please?
It's R&B and vocal group recordings on 45 RPM, 1949 through 1965. This one's Volume 2, an information and price guide by Marvin Pod.
And Marvin actually has picked up about half of these.
Okay.
And but there are still some out there. And Marvin, maybe you'll hear some day. I know that you're updating your guide, and maybe you can include some of these in your guide. Because,
yes, he is eager to do that.
Yeah, okay. All right, now let's see. We're going on to the next set. And while we play this next set, Johnny G is very kindly making a list of those people in the chat room, because I really want to acknowledge those of you who have said before that you're going to be listening, and you are listening, and that I exchange information with you as a regular listener myself to Johnny's show. So I was kind of stunned here. I was trying to think of people. He read the list off before, and I haven't retained it verbally. So I appreciate the fact he's going to do that to make my job just a little bit easier. Now we're going on to an artist called Bixie, not Dixie, Bixie Crawford, and a trio, don't know who they were. And this is on the Empire label from 1956. And Tony Barcia, thank you for posting this record, because I had never heard of it before. And that was maybe 6 months ago, and wouldn't you know, I was actually able to get it. So I like this record. It's up-tempo, and it's called Rock and Roll Wedding.
Okay, here we go.
Last Saturday night at a neighborhood dance, a boy and a girl were making romance. While dancing their way, I heard the girl say, I want a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding. Then I'll be satisfied. I want to love someone forever, forever and ever and ever. So take me and make me your rock and roll bride. We'll tell all our friends and do it up right. We'll have a big dance, play records all night. We're all gonna swing when those wedding bells ring. I want a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding. Then I'll be satisfied. I want to love someone forever, forever and ever and ever. So take me couldn't forget what I heard her say. 'Cause deep in my heart, I felt the same way. I just couldn't wait. So I said to my date, I want a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding, a rock and roll wedding. Then I'll be satisfied. I want to love someone forever, forever and ever and ever. So take me and make me your rock and roll bride.
Okay, Karen.
Okay, let me give you a little info on Bixie Crawford. She was born Bertie Marjorie Hairston in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and her family later moved to Tulsa. She went by a number of different names and even birth dates. She sang with the Benny Carter Band, Jimmy Lunsford, Count Basie, Ernie Freeman, and other orchestras, and under her own name for a total of 12 records.
Wow.
Most were solo performances, few with backing groups. Her 78 Only on King in 1949 is very nice with an uncredited group, and Buddy Banks and his Notes. That's on my impossible want list of 78s.
Okay, you got to show me your want list one day, Karen.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we get to the 78.
Okay, very good. And let's see. Her solo performance of How Big a Fool Can You Be, the intended A-side. And let's see. That's the name of the record I'm looking for. And the B-side is an Unlisted group. A song also recorded by Sonny Gale and Ella Mae Morse in 1956. They recorded that same song. I don't know who was first, and the others, in my opinion, are not as good.
Okay.
And Bixie first recorded for Deluxe in 1946. So, let's see. You mentioned that you had one, right? By her?
I have one on the Empire label, but it's the Maroon Empire label.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, very good. Now we're going on to Kay Brown, and this one is not in YouTube, so you really have to look for this one. It's on the Crown label, California label. There were other things on that label, but this one must be pretty scarce. No info from Steve Prose or Galen Gart, who does that excellent book on LA vocal groups, or Doowop blog didn't have any info either. But this is the same song, Love Me, that Lieber and Stoller wrote, and there was a discussion in your chat room and on your show some months back about this song.
Okay.
And there were a number of different versions recorded, and of course the one that made the money and that we know the best is the one by Elvis.
Elvis, right? Yeah.
So he actually did a pretty good job on that. It is a good song, and it's not very easy to sing, I wouldn't think. So let's see. Where was the one you played? By Willie Heaton, Lead of the Honey Bears.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's the one that you played.
Yep.
And there were also cover versions by the Four Escorts, Georgia Gibbs, Billy Eckstein, and the Woodside Sisters on X. Maybe you have that record.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Didn't the Harptones back them up on a single, I
Yeah,
think?
you are correct, and that's the
Okay.
one. So thanks for adding that.
That's it.
All right, now we're going to hear Kay Brown and her version of Love Me.
Here we go, folks.
Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me.
Treat me mean, but love me.
Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me.
Darling, won't you love me?
If you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely.
I'll be
would beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Every night I pray to the stars that shine above me.
The stars that shine above me.
Begging on my knees, all I ask is please, please love me.
I would beg and steal
Yes, I would beg and steal.
just to please
I'd do anything if I could feel
your heart
I just want to feel your heart
beating close to mine.
beating close to mine. Every night I pray to the stars that shine above me, them to make you really love me. Begging on my knees, all I ask is please, please love me. Begging on my knees, all I ask is please love me.
Wow, Karen.
I'm glad you liked that
like
one.
that
I thought that
one.
was a pretty nice version,
It
and I
was.
thank Val Shively for so many of these. He has a huge, huge girl group stack that goes almost up to the ceiling, and it takes many hours to get through them, and he's always adding to them.
Nice.
So, and my taste has changed a little bit over time too, so I keep looking at them. I got some even the last time. All right, we're going on now to an artist who had a very long career. I'm sure everybody has heard of Hadda Brooks, who mostly sang as a solo artist. She didn't do many backing with a group. She was born in 1916 as Hattie L. Hapgood. She was a pianist, vocalist, composer, and she actually appeared in 8 films.
Wow.
Jules Bahari of Modern Records gave her her professional name. She was sometimes known as the Queen of Boogie. She made 28 singles beginning in 1945, 13 albums, and 2 were released after she died. She often commuted to Europe for performances, rarely performing in the U.S., and eventually she moved to Australia and retired there in 1994. After that, she made some records for Virgin Records, and some of her modern recordings were reissued. She died at the age of 88 in 2002. So, we're going to hear one from her now. There are only 2 that I know of that have a backing group, and this is one of the 2. And I'm sending this out to you, Pete Martinin, out in Tennessee, also known as Pete Finn. Collector extraordinaire out there, and he has posted this record. And the other record, I'm going to have to get my citation. I'll add at the end of this set. And so thinking of you, Pete, and it was good meeting you not long ago. Elaine and I had a very enjoyable dinner with him in Tennessee. So
Nice.
We are now going to hear Hadda Brooks, and she's going to be singing I Don't Mind OK 7031 from 1954. Here we go.
Okay.
Do to me, darling, whatever you do to me, long as I know that you're true to me, I don't mind, I don't mind. make me cry, make me sigh. And if I ask you, don't tell me why. Long as I know you won't say goodbye, I don't mind, I don't mind. Make me feel lonesome and lonely every time you and I are apart. Do what you want, darling, only don't ever play with my heart. Do to me anything you wanna do to me, long as I know that you're true to me. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. Make me feel lonesome and lonely every time you and I are apart. Do what you want, darling, only don't ever play with my heart. Have your move be that way, make me run after you night and day. Long as you love me, I'll always say I don't mind, 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 I don't mind. I don't mind.
Very nice, Karen.
I'm glad you liked that, and you mentioned that Tony Barcia said he liked it too.
Yes.
So, and it's a very good one. She's certainly a very talented lady, and as we were talking off mic, you mentioned that she did a lot of instrumentals because she was a piano player, and so she didn't always sing. So, very multi-talented person. And I got the list of the people who are chatting, so that'll help me. I wanted to try to guess here. So say hi to Tommy Albergo, Timothy, Andy Lamusio, Oldies fan Joe Smith, Record Hound Darren, who lives up near me, very close to me in Ontario, L.A. Arch, who's also a Facebook friend, Big Dave Swinger, Busta Bass, and Busta, I do remember that you said you especially like girl groups, so glad you're able to tune in. Cool Ant, Donald McGee, Bill Sheriff, Gordy Freeman, so glad you're listening, Gordy. Joe Shacatano, Amy King, Grayland, Marissa, Tootsie, Brian Korn, and Bill O, I'm so glad that you're listening. I enjoyed talking with you last night. You're a real inspiration to me, and I think probably a lot of people. We look forward to your shows when you're on. I know you've got some more that you're working on. We look forward to those. And Evan Blatt, special hi to you. Evan Blatt is a young collector. I think he's just 20.
Yeah.
And at the rate he's going to be one of the top collectors. In the last year alone, the things that he has acquired. And right now, he's doing on a temporary basis for somebody who's off ill on WRDV in Philly. He's doing a show every Sunday, 3-hour show.
So what time is he on there,
He's on
Karen?
4 to 7 on WRDV on Sunday afternoons. And he's playing some good stuff.
Okay.
So right out of his collection, he brings in his records. So good luck to you, Evan. I hope you get your own permanent show eventually. I think you will, the way you're going. All right, we are moving on now. And we're going to take a little break from completely unknown things because I just thought a whole show of things that people have never heard before might not go over very well, even though this is an educational show. But
that's right.
You just might want to hear some things that you know a little better. So I picked out some of my favorite, and some of these may be things that you've heard on Johnny's Female Groups show previously. So this one is in special memory to Lou Rollo because he really liked it, and I did play it on his show. You played the ballad side, and I'm playing the up-tempo side. It's Penny and the Overtones on the Rim label from '58, and their rendition of the old standard, Walking My Baby Back Home.
Okay, here we go. I had the wrong thing on here. Here we go. That's a great record there, Karen.
Well, I'm glad you liked that, and I was so eager to play that, and I was thinking of Lou and the good times we had together that I actually skipped over the previous record on the playlist.
Well, that's
and,
okay. We can go back.
Yeah, we're going to go back now, and this actually has special memory to me, too. It's the Harris Sisters, Don't Let Me Fall in Love, on the Smash label from '57, and this was recommended many years ago by Gordon Skadberg. So here we go.
Okay, here we go, folks.
If you're gonna break my heart, dear, please don't let me fall in love. Please don't let me fall in love with you. If you're gonna break my heart, if I'm gonna wind up crying, please don't teach my heart to smile. Let me keep my dreams, I beg of you, even for a little while. And should you want my poor heart beat. Darling, listen to my pleading, pleading that you love me too. Please don't let me break my heart again when I fall in love with you. And should you want to play a game, don't do it, dear, for it would be a crying shame to make my poor heart feel. Darling, listen to my pleading, pleading that you love me too. Please don't let me break my heart again when I fall in love with you.
Very nice, Karen.
Just some beautiful harmony there. Gordon knew what he was doing in suggesting that I get that record. So now we're going to return to my group of three favorites. And I'm sending out this next record to Joanne McGuire. Joanne, hope you feel better soon. I know you love this record. And I want to thank you for being one of the few female group collectors who is out there doing shows. She did shows with Frank and Gordon. She did shows on WFUV, and she did a number. The last shows she did were with George Frunze, and they were just really outstanding. So for you, Joanne, and everybody else who loves this record, it's the Decoys, I Only Want You, on Anko from 1963.
Here we go.
He may not be what girls describe as fine, and he may not be handy with his line, but oh yes, it's true. I want only you.
That's a favorite of a lot of people's, and And I know that you liked it. Frank Jangaro commented, and Evan Blatt as well. And Joanne's not able to listen right now, but when she's able to hear it on the archive, I know she will appreciate hearing it. And I'm sure that there are a number of you who actually got to see the Decoys in person on at UGHA. I never had that privilege. I do have an autographed sleeve by Connie Questel, the lead, and forgot to put it on this particular record. I should have done that. But let me tell you a little bit about them. Connie Streck and later Questel was the lead singer, and Herbert Joseph, the first tenor, Isaac Gordon, second tenor, and Malcolm Quick, baritone, Marion Green, bass. The group met veteran producer Al Brown in response to an ad in the paper.
Okay.
Their first release, It's Gonna Be All Right, was produced by Brown for Times Square Records, and it got some local attention. And that was followed by Tomorrow, also on Times Square. And I Want Only You came out on Times Square, but it was first recorded on Anko and then sold to Times Square. And so I don't know what the history was. I wasn't able to find out anything about Anko, but this is the true first press of this record. So always enjoy their records. Really good, very talented. So I have one more record in this group of three, and this is a big favorite of mine, has been a favorite many, many years. And I want to thank you, Pete Martinin, for playing this record. The first time I heard it was one of your guest spots on WFUV, and he certainly did some very great shows for us. And he liked female groups too. I remember that particularly, and that really stands out to me back then when people were willing to go on the air and say, I think these are good groups of records. This is the Joyettes on the Onyx label, Onyx 502 from 56, and it's called The Story of Love.
Here we go, folks.
Okay, that's the Joyettes, Story of Love on Onyx. And want to say a special hello to Chuck Mitchell in Ohio and Joe Pilon I don't know if Pilon, from the UK. Isn't it great how people are listening from all over?
Well, that's what it is, Karen. The visual is a whole new different thing. And you mentioned this is how many shows have you done?
This is my 180th guest show.
That's 180 shows that Karen EFRON
since
has
92.
done. Since 1992. That is an amazing feat, Karen.
Well, I've really had fun doing it and traveling around different places and meeting different people.
And now you're here, and now they can see you playing the records now too, which is a treat for everyone too.
I haven't been on TV since I was on American Bandstand.
Oh, you were on American Bandstand?
I was a dancer in the back.
Well,
I wasn't a performer.
Okay, well that's still. Oh, here we got a previous American Bandstand alumni here. Okay,
well, hey, that's
cool.
what Philadelphia was all about in those days.
So, what year did you dance on the show?
63.
63.
Yeah.
Do you remember the rate of record that day?
No, I don't.
Okay, you have to
I just remember standing next to Dick Clark, and there was the real Dick Clark standing right. I was right there by the booth.
Yeah, so he didn't go to that's toward the end when they went out to.
Then he went out to L.A. after that. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, we're moving on now. We're going back to some more Obscurities, and I used to really look hard to find things that Lou Rollo didn't know, and I took a special pride in finding something that was his kind of record and something that he didn't know. And I remember being at the Austin Record Show, and I looked through a horrendous number of girl group boxes just to find this record.
Wow.
And then I started the next show with it. So it says Rusty Bryant on the label, Dot Records, and some of you have heard of Rusty Bryant. He was an instrumental guy, a band leader. And in the very small print on the side, it says the Evans Sisters. And so we're going to hear an up-tempo number on the Dot label, 15449 from 1959, and it's called I Need Somebody.
Here we go.
All you young men, try and hear my call. I've got those everyday blues. Come on, let's have a ball. I need somebody. 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 When this world was created, there was a woman for every man. But these women are so greedy, you've got to catch. I need somebody. I'm not
rapping at the end there.
Okay.
That's cool.
I Need Somebody by the Evans Sisters on the Dot label, and I wasn't able to find out anything else about them. This probably was their own records I saw as kind of bluesy. That's an up-tempo jump blues, and this next one is a nice slow ballad. It's by an artist on the Port label, which is that's where Gordon Skadberg lives.
Yeah,
they're on Long Island.
Long Island.
And it is called I Learned My Lesson, and the name of the artist is Daisy Burris, and this is from 1965, though it sounds earlier.
Okay, here we go.
I've learned my lesson. Please, darling, take me back. Yeah, I've learned on the right track. A ton of tears fell from my eyes since you've been gone. Oh, how I've cried. So many pains keeps crowding my heart. Yeah, a million dreams all falling apart. I learned my lesson. Ain't no more guessing since you've been gone. Oh yeah, since you've been gone. Oh, why did I make my mistake? And tell me why did you decide to go? If I were doing wrong, tell me why did you let me go? I learned my lesson. Please have mercy, please. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. So much trouble I have seen. So many pains keeps crowding my heart since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Oh yeah. Since you've been gone. Yeah. Gone.
Okay, Daisy Burris. I've learned my lesson on the Port label, number 3007 from 1965. And some of you in chat were enjoying that. Also want to say hello to Troy Goodall. He's a regular chat person. I've had exchanges with him. Thanks for listening. And Julian McCroy. And so those are two bluesier themed records. And now we're going on to a couple from the early 60s. This is on a New Jersey label from 1960, and it's worldwide. And I'm going to give you some information on that after I play the record.
Okay.
And it's by an artist called Sue Allen. Now, my question for you, Johnny, or the listeners out there is this the same Sue Allen that sang with Oscar Black or not? And I was not able to find out any information to answer that question. But this is a nice record which I like. It's called Hurry Back.
Okay, folks, here we go.
Hurry Oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling.
Hurry back, for I'm as blue as I can be.
As I can be.
It's been so hard to carry on without you. I miss you more than you will ever know. Although I don't have a single doubt about you, still in so many little ways I need you so. Hurry back, hurry back, hurry back,
Hurry back.
oh, oh, my darling,
Hurry back, oh, my darling.
hurry back and bring your love to me. Hurry back, oh, oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling.
Hurry back and bring your love to me.
You are listening to the Vinyl Treasure Show. Today we have special in-studio guest Karen EFRON here, all the way from Canada. She's here in the Johnny G studios presenting her original vinyl 45s here. And Karen, everyone is digging on the show today. Thank you for being here.
Well, I'm really enjoying it. This is a different kind of media, but it's really fun. I like that.
You like it? That's great. What did we just hear?
Okay, we just heard Sue Allen and Hurry Back, and it's on the Worldwide label. And I said I'd give you some information on that.
Yeah.
It's actually a subsidiary of Savoy,
Okay.
owned by Herman Lubinsky, of course. And let's see, it started up in 1959. Okay, and as to the question that I raised before, Johnny doesn't know whether or not that's the same one that sang with Oster Black or not. And if anybody does in the chat room, we welcome, as always, your information. And let's see. We also want to say hello to somebody else in chat, and whose name is Paul Barber. And so thank you for listening. I guess he's a regular listener to your show.
Yeah, he is.
And I just want to acknowledge a couple of very kind comments. Tommy Albergo and Tony Barcia said they were enjoying everything in the show. So thank you guys so much for that. That means a lot. Let's go on now to Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to need to give you some records because I don't think I have given
it's
you.
here. We got it.
Got 'em?
No, we're going to Donna Lou.
Oh, you see, I almost skipped another
You almost-
record. When I get talking about Philly,
Well,
I
that's
mean, my
okay.
heart's there, so I
It's
just
it's
have to
okay.
leave over it. I'll come up with some kind of excuse if that one isn't good enough. This one is on the Lomar label, and it's number 703B. And let's see, Discogs says it's a Newark label. And so maybe it is, if anybody has any information. It's Donna Lou, and her song is called Only Heaven Knows.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Only heaven knows the way our love grows.
never understand the way I feel for you. No matter what we do, it could never come true.
Okay, Karen.
Hey, Andy Lamusio, I'm sure glad that you liked that record. I like that too. I think that's pretty nice. That was Donna Lou, Only Heaven Knows, on the Lomar label from 1963. And actually, two different sources. Another source said 62, but anyway, it's around that vintage, we know that. And so now we're going on to Philadelphia. And the first record, I'm very grateful to you, Christopher Ellis, out there in San Antonio, for this record. This is very obscure. I know some collectors who are out there looking for this. And when I played this on Lou Rollo's show, were you ever a guest on his show?
No, I was
Yeah.
not. I used to see him at the record shows, though.
Oh yeah. Well,
In the New Jersey shows.
anybody who was a guest on his show know that Lou always said that the host gets his pick from the records that were brought in by the guest to keep it.
He would. Oh,
Yeah,
to keep
that's
it.
what he said.
Well, no, I know I wouldn't.
And of course, he'd always joke with that.
I wouldn't do that, but that's. I get you. I get you. Right.
He never actually did that. Okay, but this was the record that he picked on that particular day.
Really?
So,
Okay.
it's an unknown Philadelphia group called Faith and the Jasons, "Waiting for Your Love," and it's on the Master Sound label, Master Sound number 11. From 1960, and thank you, Christopher Ellis, for this interesting record from Philly.
All right, here we go, folks.
Waiting for my love, waiting for my love, waiting for my love.
Well, I'd like to go out and dance with you, but I promised someone I'd be true, so I'll stay home, 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 waiting for my love.
Waiting for my love.
Why, yes, the weather is nice, the moon's so bright, no, I can't think twice, it wouldn't be right, so I'll stay home, 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 waiting for my love.
Waiting for my love.
I know that he is far from me, under some distant sky, but there's no one that could take his place, for you see, he's my only guy. Now I know we could have lots of fun, but I can only be true to just this one, so I'll stay home, 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 waiting for my love.
Waiting for my love. I know that he is far from me, under some distant sky.
But there's no one that could take his place, for you see, he's my only guy.
He's my only guy.
I know we could have lots of fun, but I can only be true to just this one, so I'll stay home, 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 waiting for my love.
Waiting for my
Waiting for my love.
waiting for my love.
Waiting for my love.
Okay, that was Faith and the Jasons, Waiting for My Love, on the Master Sound label from 1960. And we just want to say hello to some more people who came in the chat room. First of all, Gary McClendon. Gary's a regular listener, and he and I have had various exchanges on chat. And also, East Mark from the UK is listening, so thank you very much for that. And my sister Elaine Wade deserves some special credit because she has solved our mystery question of whether or not Sue Black, who sang...
Sue, well, but you're right. There is a Sue Black, but Sue Allen.
Sue Allen, who's the same lady. And Elaine has done some research, and she says that according to Discogs and 45 Cat, it is the same one. So I thank you very much, Elaine, for that information. I also... I get good information from Elaine about a lot of things, and we were talking off mic before we went on the show about. You said it was unusual that two sisters were in the same hobby, and we thought of some brothers who are also in the same hobby, right. And so it's really kind of fun because we used to collect records together and go to the record museum and find things, and those are fun days. All right, we're still in Philadelphia with Obscure Records. And this is about as obscure as you get. The group is called the Soul Sisters, that we know of. And it's on the Guidon label, Guidon 2066 from 62. And here we are in Philadelphia. It's a Philly label. And Val Shively had never heard of this record. It was in his stack of stuff. And he looked at it. He said, I don't know anything about it. So I said, well, I want this record. And, of course, I knew it wasn't in Kreider. And so he put Chuck to work on it. And Chuck he really tried to research and find out more about the record. And could find nothing about it.
Okay.
I found one person on YouTube, you know how they put the chats and
then they write something
and they wrote something about this record. It wasn't posted on YouTube, but they wrote something about it and saying that they had only seen one other copy.
Wow.
So
okay.
So anyway, this may have been an attempt to be a dance craze. It is called The Warm Up. And again, it's by the Soul Sisters on Guidon.
Here we go, folks.
A twist is just a dance, dear, and the slop will make you move. Together, that's a warm-up. So, baby, come on and hit the groove. That's a warm-up. That's a warm-up. Oh, yeah. That's a warm-up.
That's the first time I heard that record.
Okay, information, welcome, of course. The Soul Sisters, the warm-up on Guidon from 1962, another mystery record. Okay, we have one more in this Philadelphia chapter, as to use Bill Olb's term. And I want to tell you how I happened to get this record. I was at the Austin Record Show. Elaine and I went a number of years, and all of a sudden, this well-known collector comes marching up toward me, and his name was Greg Surik, I believe a good friend of yours, and may he rest in peace. And I thought, oh, what does he want to talk to me about? He said, I've got a record for you. So I thought, oh, all right. He knew I was a female group collector, so that's what it was. So he handed me this record, and he said, you can play it. And I played it. I said, I'll take it. And so that's how I happen to have this next record.
Okay.
It is by Ann Byers, and it was so early in her career that it was spelled Buyers, which I assume was the way she spelled her name legally originally.
Versus them putting the BYERS for her Academy releases.
Okay, so Ann was from North Philly. She's virtually unknown outside of the area, but some of her records received some local attention. From 1963 to 1976, she did make a total of 8 records. And the one we were playing was her first for the Lyric label. And let's see, she made 3 for New York's Academy label, 1 for Cougar, which became Hawthorne, the Hawthorne label, and 3 for Philly's Virtue label. She also recorded 3 tracks for Howard Ravitsky's Lash label, which is in his Lash CD, released in 2009. And Howard Ravitsky is a very good friend of ours, too, so I'm thinking of him. So, what were you going to add something?
No. I was going to say, were those unreleased things that came out on Lash on the CD?
They were unreleased on the CD, yes. And since the mid-'70s, her records have gained the interest of Northern Soul collectors in the UK. And just last year, Soul Direction Records in England released a 45 single of her earlier record, Love is a Wonderful Thing. That Howard produced originally.
Wow.
And Howard has had 3 records come out in England that were never on 45 before and that were unreleased just within the last year or so, and that's kind of cool. By the way, the record Love is a Wonderful Thing is not the same. I'm blocking on his name because I never liked it. Who is that guy who screamed in the 90s? Elaine, put his name in the chat room. Michael Bolton. Sorry. If there's any Michael Bolton fans, I'm sorry to offend, but he wasn't my cup of tea. But anyway, okay, let's see. And let's see. I think that's all I want to say. Yes. The backing group was called Les Tres Femmes. Pardon my French. Pardon my French.
Do they do that song on the? I wonder if they have a record on Power or something. Are you?
They do have other records. Yeah.
I think that's the group on Power. Anyway, they do the Skyliners tune, I think. But anyway.
That's a soul record. Elaine, maybe you can help us out with that one too. Yeah, the Skyliners record. That's right. Anyway, we now hear Ann Byers and Was It Worth the Price?
Here we go, folks.
Ah, so you like that, Johnny?
I like that record, Karen. I do.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. And Byers, Was It Worth the Price? And that's on the lyric label number 2005, and I don't have a year on that. And you may wonder who was the backup group. The backup group were the two authors of the song, two guys singing in falsetto.
Wow.
And one of them was Phil Hurt. And Phil is a well-known musician in Philly, and he's also a Facebook friend. And the other one's name just escapes me.
It's Smith, it says. Hurt and Smith.
Smith, yes. They were actually the backup group.
Wow.
So I thought that information came from Howard Ravitsky. So
okay.
I really appreciated Howard over the years. Good friend. And now we want to mention some people who are in chat. Just came in. Hello to you, Geronimo. Hi, Mike Sape. I know I've had exchanges on chat with Mike over time. And Bobby Gass, who you said is from Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, so... All right, welcome to those people. And
lots of Canadian listeners here to the program.
Yeah, good to know. Okay, and rest of the world. So we're now going to take a little break from unknown records again, and we're going to some that you probably know a little better. And the first of these is Eloise Brooks and the Dreamers, and it's called Charles My Darling on the Aladdin label from 56, and I have some info on this that I just got a couple of days ago. So here we go with Charles My Darling.
Okay, folks, here we go.
right. Charles, My Darling by Eloise Brooks and the Dreamers. And by the way, some of you may have heard the beautiful recording that Sandy, Ronnie I's wife, did on back by the Clifton Airs of Charles, My Darling. She did just really a tremendous job. And those 2 CDs, Ladies First, had some excellent recordings, including 2 cuts by Joanne McGuire.
Okay.
So that was very good. It's a good song. Now, we got a question from Tony Barcia in chat, and he wants to know, do I think that these are the same Dreamers group that did No Obligation on Manhattan?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to say that as of 2 days ago, my answer is yes.
Okay, really?
Thanks to you, John Clementi.
Oh, okay.
who rescued me, because I've wondered about this. Some people have speculated on Facebook that maybe it's the Dreamers on Flip, and I asked Gloria Jones, who's a friend, and I met her in person years ago out there, and she's a friend on Facebook. She said, that doesn't sound familiar. I don't think I remember that. Maybe I need to hear it or something. So I thought, well, that's strange, But anyway, I thank you, John, for clarifying that. And so there, Tony, I'm glad you asked the question. Great minds think alike. So that's happened before with us. Anyway, okay, now we're going to go on to another great favorite of mine and yours too. And I heard you talking about this, and
yeah, I like this
the lead is Ramona King, and it's the Fairlanes writing this letter. The group is from San Francisco. Mm-hmm. And she recorded as Cleo and Ramona King on Arvey also. This one is on the Continental label. The Fairlanes consisted of Ramona, Cleo, Lawrence Tebow, and Elsie Walker. As a solo artist, Ramona King made records for Lee Hazelwood's Eden label, mm-hmm. and 4 records for Warner Brothers and 6 more on different labels. And I do have the one called Oriental Garden.
Yeah, that seems to be the one they like by
on Eden. Okay, and so here we are with the Fairlanes from San Francisco writing this letter.
Here we go, folks. nice, Karen.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good one. I like that. The Fairlanes writing this letter. Right, and we have. Oh, I was going to add something about the about Eloise and the Dreamers. John Clementi also said that he thinks that probably that record was recorded by Aladdin in here in New York. And, you know, they had a pressing, they had recording here in New York as well. So the group may have been probably New York.
A New York group that ended up on a West Coast label.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just to confuse us, that does happen sometimes.
Right.
Okay, let's see. We have some comments coming in from chat. First of all, we want to welcome a new listener, Milton Levant. And does it say where he's from?
No.
Anyway, welcome. Anyone who loves this music is going to be happy here. So,
yes.
Also want to express great appreciation, and I feel honored at this comment coming from Don Folletti. He said that I sound very pro, and he's thanking me for keeping the music alive. So, thank you, Don. That means a lot to me. So. I'm very grateful for comments like that coming in. Now we're going on, and I've got to get my eye on the page so that I don't miss something, and so that I don't skip a record again.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
I'm watching you.
All right. Keep an eye
you,
on me.
Karen.
Okay, don't let me get by with anything. The next record is by the Masterettes, and that's another one I'm sure many of you out there know and like. It's on the Lesage label, number 716 from 61. It's called Never Ever, and of course we'll have some info about the group after the record.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Never, 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 ever, ever, ever see the light. Oh, no, you will never, never, ever, ever see the light. Never see the light. Never see the light. You will never, never, ever feel the pain. Never feel the pain in my heart. 1,000 years may go by, and I will never see you cry. Not even when I say goodbye. Would you even try? Is it true? Is it true that a man is not supposed to cry? Oh, you will never, never, ever, ever see the light. Oh, no, 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 see the light. Oh, no, 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 see the light.
There you go.
Okay, that's the Masterettes, Never Ever. And let's see. The group consisted of Brenda Reed, Sylvia Wilbur, Carol Johnson, and Lillian Walker. And they were named as a sister group to the Masters,
Right.
who had previously recorded as the Cymbals and the Belltones. Wilbur left the group and was replaced by Penny Carter. And then Penny left and was replaced by Herb Rooney, who had been a member of the Masters, and they auditioned for Lieber and Stoller and got a contract, and their name was changed to the Exciters. And of course, we all remember their very big hit, Tell Him. Subsequent recordings met with some charted success, but never as much as Tell Him, which was number 4 in the Billboard charts. We were all going around singing that back in the day. And so that's the last secular record for a little while.
Okay.
We are now going to turn to gospel records. And thank you, Bill Old, for your help. He just opened up his files and came out with some information for me for this 4 records. And of course, if you didn't get a chance to hear Bill's fine shows on his gospel recordings, please listen to them on the archive. There are a total of 5 now?
Yes.
5.
5 gospel specials here.
Yes. And Gordy Freeman also helped to contribute a lot of records for that show, so we appreciate both of them for their efforts. And we're going to start out with a real favorite of Val Shively's. He put me onto this record, and Val really likes gospel records. And this is on the Nashboro label from the 6 Trumpets is the name of the group. Mm-hmm. And this is the first of 10 releases that they had. The members were George Williams, Cleveland Connor, Willie Burton, Jeff Hicks, Curtis McCoy, and the female lead, which was Maggie Ingram. And she also made some other gospel records, too, in addition to this one. And it's Nashboro 707. She was actually not a member of this group, but she was the lead on this particular record. She was from Ambrose, Georgia, and she also sang with Maggie Ingram and the Ingramettes. And they also recorded for Nashboro in the 60s. Mm-hmm. And her sons and 2 daughters were members of that group. The label owner was Ernie Young, who also owned Excello. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to hear the 6 Trumpets and My Jesus, He's Pleased.
Here we go, folks.
Oh, I remember when I was a little girl sitting on mother's knee. Mother told me all about Jesus, how he would help me gain the victory. Oh, Jesus, be my guide. I can feel him walking close by my side. That makes me know I can tell the world he's pleased with me. Yes, since my mother is dead and gone, oh, she left me here in a world all alone. She called me to her bed, and these are the words she said. She said, listen, my child, don't be afraid. Trust in my God. I know he'll make a way, and that makes me know I can tell the world he's pleased with me. He's pleased. I want to tell you, oh, I know the Lord is so pleased with me. He's pleased. When I'm sick, Lord, the man looks down and give my body ease. So it makes no difference what the world may say. I'll take my Jesus and go every step of the way. That makes me know. I just want to tell you, he's pleased with me.
Here we go.
right, and that was the first of 4 gospel records, The Six Trumpets, My Jesus, He's Pleased, on the Nashboro label from 1961. And now we're going on to the Chora Leaders, CHORA-LEETERS, Chora Leaders, and it's called Hear My Prayer on Duke from 1957. And Bill Obe doesn't have any information on this group, and I certainly don't either. And if Bill doesn't have any info, I don't know who does. But I'll tell you, I always liked this record. I've had it for many years. And some guest collector on WFUV played it. And I remember writing it down, and then I found it in Val's stacks. And so I'm very glad to have it, but if anyone out there does have any info, we will welcome it here. So it's the Chora Leaders, Hear My Prayer on Duke number 214 from 57.
Here we go.
There are secrets from straining tall I bear that lay heavily on my heart, on my knees. I fall in distress unto Jesus. I impart. Oh, I'm asking prayer, Lord, in prayer for help on this rugged road. Relieve the pain, forgive the wrong. I need this heavy load. Well, as I weep, Lord, wipe away the tears and Master, remove all my fears. I'm asking, begging, oh Lord, please hear my prayer. Oh, as I weep, Lord, wipe away the tears and Master, remove all my fears. I'm asking, begging, oh Lord, please hear my prayer.
Okay, that's the Chora Leaders, Hear My Prayer on the Duke label. And Marvin Pott has the record, but he doesn't have any info. And Johnny G thinks he has a 78 of this. And that would be really lovely to hear, that's for sure. The next record is by the Lucy Smith Singers. And the lead of that group on this record is Gladys Beeman. And it's on the States label because they put out some gospel records on States too. It's from 55, States 1553, and it's called Come Unto Me.
Okay, folks, here we go.
Easy
He said, come.
He said, come on.
Come on to me.
He said, come on.
Yes, and I, Lord,
will give you
I will give you
rest.
rest.
I will give you rest. Take my yoke
upon thee.
Take my yoke
I want you to hear me.
Hear me and be blessed. Hear me and be blessed. I am meek and lowly. I am meek and lowly.
Come on.
Come and trust my mind. Come and trust my mind. Come, my yoke
is easy.
My yoke is easy. And my burden's light. And my burden's light.
Hear the blessed Savior calling the oppressed. Come, my yoke is easy, and I'll give you rest. And if your heart is heavy, and if the Lord you have to bear, why don't you take it to the cleansing fountain? He'll meet you there. Come,
He said, come on.
come unto
He
me.
said, come on.
Yes, and
I will give you
I'll give you
rest.
rest.
I will give
Why
you
don't you
rest. Take my yoke
my yoke upon thee?
Take my yoke upon
And
thee.
hear me.
Hear me and be
And be
Hear me and be
blessed.
blessed.
I'm so meek and lowly.
I am meek
Why
and
don't you
lowly.
just come on
Come and trust
and
my
trust my
mind.
mind? Come, my yoke is easy
And my burden's light. And my burden's light.
come, my yoke is easy and my burden's light, and my burden's light.
Wow, Karen.
Okay, glad you liked that, Marvin Pod. And I thought I'd throw in an up-tempo gospel just to get a little change of pace. The other side is equally good, a nice ballad side. And that was the Lucy Smith Singers with Gladys Beeman on the lead. And I've got some information from Bill. This is the first of 4 releases that he did for Chicago States Records. And the group members were Lucy Smith, Catherine Campbell, Sarah McKissick. She also did some leads, and Gladys Beeman did the lead on this particular one. And the label owners of States were Lou Simkin and Leonard Allen. Okay, and now we're going on. We have one more gospel record in this chapter. And this is a West Coast label. And although I have since discovered that it is not the first label, so this would be a second press. It's on the MBK label. This record also came out on Space. And it's by Helen Henderson and the Gospel Pearls. And the Gospel Pearls are uncredited on the label. And this is another record that I got from Chris Varela. So thank you very much, Chris, for that. And this has been recorded by a number of artists. You may have heard this song before. It's called He's the Light.
Okay, folks, here we go.
He's a light unto my pathway. He's a lamp unto my feet. When in darkness
There you go, folks. That one there. Hold on one second, folks. Johnny G getting that was Helen Henderson and the Uncredited Gospel Pearls on the MBK record label. That originally, I think, on the Space label. Sometime in the mid-1950s, He's the Light is the name of the tune, and you are listening to the Vinyltreasure Show. I'm your host, Johnny G. I am the host of this program. We are live on YouTube. Normally, we're on Oldies and More Radio for the other two shows, but I have a special in-studio guest, Karen EFRON, here to the program, a collector extraordinaire for many, many years. This is her, 180th show here, and she was kind enough to drive all the way from Canada here to the state of New York, Westchester County here, to do the show here in the Vinyltreasure studios, and she is doing a phenomenal job. I know many of you, we have a big turnout here on the show, and we're going to switch to the 78, so she'll be joining us momentarily. This is the second show of the week. I'll be back on Saturday evening, and if you do have a message or an email you'd like to get in touch with Karen, you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@AOL.com. And this is our this Thursday afternoon show. I kind of set it up because I wanted to have guest collectors come in, and I wanted to make it available to some other parts of the world that couldn't see Johnny G live, because I have many listeners that tune in on the archive, but it gives the chance of many across the pond and other areas to tune into the program live. So I'm so glad that Karen is here, and she's been doing a phenomenal job from the chat and from the information that Johnny G's been getting. So we're going to switch. Well, let me show you this record here, and then we're going to switch to the 78s. But let's show you this tune, this 45 here. So there you go, MBK. But we will be then going to the 78s here. Change this here. This over here. Let's put this on here. Get ready for the 78. And let me need a little bit more weight here. Okay, Karen, let's see. Two. First, right? What's our first one, Karen?
All right, our first one is by the Blues Woman, but her real name is Marion Abernathy. And there's a nice write-up by her, by Marv Goldberg, and I commend you to his writings.
Well, do we want to do 78s, or we're going to the, wait a minute, before we go.
Did we skip a whole set?
Well, wait a minute. We have Carol Blades. Oh, well, no, that's okay. Carol Blades. You want to do the Carol Blades?
Yeah, you haven't changed the needle yet.
Well, on this one, we'll play it on this turntable. That's okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, wait, we're not ready for 78s yet. I spoke too soon, folks. Hold on a second. Let me go back.
Radio, folks.
Let me go back. Let me go back to the 45.
Yeah, we have one more chapter of better-known records and some of my favorites. So we're going to start out with Carol Blades, who was backed by...
I thought that was on... When I saw the Carol Blades, I thought that was going to be on a 78.
Ah, oh, okay.
So...
We have three more 45s.
Yeah, all right.
And Carol Blades was backed by the Harp Tones on this record. And I'm sure many of you know both sides of this record. side. And the harp tones, according to Bill Old, actually were hired to back her up. Oh, have I not been on the mic this whole time?
Yeah, well, you were on my mic.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. My voice probably sounds a little faint. We're going to start out this last chapter of my favorites, some of my favorites that are a little better known, with 3 records here. And we're beginning with Carol Blades, backed by the harp tones. And thanks, Bill Old, for information that I couldn't find in any books about her. We don't have any info on her, but apparently the harp tones were actually hired to back her up on this one. And her parents were very reluctant to let her go to the recording studio, and she was just a child, like 15, and all these men there, and but they really liked Willie Winfield, and they trusted him, so he went and picked her up and took her back for the session. So here we are with the up-tempo side. And it's Carol Blades and the harp tones on the G label from 1957, When Will I Know?
Here we go, folks.
Tell me, baby, when
There you go.
All right, now we're moving on to a record by Gloria Ramsey on the Hap label. And there's information on the label, but nothing about this artist, unfortunately. She made this record in 1960, and it's called My Love, and people have said over the years that the Impressions are backing her up. And I always wondered about that and how did they get connected with this particular record. But all I know is that Bob Miner out in Chicago, who did a show a number of years at the University of Chicago and was a good friend of mine. And unfortunately, we lost Bob about a year ago. He was very knowledgeable about Chicago, and he was certain that this was the Impressions. So we're going to go with that for now until we find out otherwise. And so it's Gloria Ramsey, My Love, on the Hap label from 1960.
Okay, here we go.
Look
Okay.
All right, that's Gloria Ramsey and My Love on the Hap label. And Hap label was started by Happy Herbert Scheif in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where he also has a mountain music studio. And this recording was made in 1960. So since the label is from Tennessee, the question naturally arose is, what would the connection with the Impressions have been? And I don't think anybody knows to this day. So that's why the question about the backup group. Okay, and you and I were chatting also off mic about the record that Carol Blades did, and my copy has the harp tones on there. So the question is that a first or a second press? Because you don't think that the harp tones are on your record.
Well, yeah, because I think mine looks like this. Mine looks like this. See?
Okay. All right.
And then somebody made a note here, and it says copies crediting Carol Blades, and the harp tones are boots. I don't know. We'll see.
It says they're boots?
It says it on here.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the way it goes.
Now we got the this Philly group up with this Philly
okay,
record
we
up
got
next.
this is the last one in the favorites of mine. This is going to be the last 45 that we're going to play today before we get to the 78s, and it's by Roxy and the Date Chords. I know a lot of you out there like that. It's on Philly's Don L label, number 116 from 62, and it's called I'm So in Love and I'm Sorry, folks. There is information on the Date Chords, quite a bit of it, but there is nothing about Roxy. And I called Philadelphia expert Bob Bosco yesterday, and I had a chat with him, and he unfortunately doesn't have anything about Roxy either. So who she was is a mystery. But here we are with I'm So in Love.
Here we go.
Ba-do, 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 ba-do.
I love
Okay.
All right, that ended our 45 feature for the day with Roxy and the Day Chords. I'm So in Love on the Donnell label, 1962. And I think Ronnie I put that out too. I think it came out on UGHA label as well. We now move on to the best format that there is, in my opinion. I love 78s.
So, Karen, have you ever played 78s on any of the 179 programs you've done? I mean, I know
have
you've
never
recorded them.
I have never been able to bring in a 78 and put it down on the turntable. I have done a number of 78 shows over the years, but they have all been put on CD from my copies.
Is that because they couldn't be? Is that because they could not? They didn't have the
didn't have the
turntables?
equipment.
Really?
In some cases,
because
people told me they had turntables but no needles.
Okay.
But I think it was mostly that the turntables don't even accommodate 78s.
Okay, because I thought FUV had 78 turntables, or it might have been 3 speeds, but maybe they, at least back when you might have first started in the 90s,
I don't think I was collecting 78s that early. I mean, it probably never occurred to me at the time. So it was sometime in the next decade that I started really collecting 78s.
Wow.
So, thank you, Louis Silvani, for all of the 78s I got from you and in other places. I found a record dealer in Kingston, Ontario that had like a whole half a floor of 78s. And I remember Elaine and I sitting on the concrete floor there were no chairs for hours going through these 78s, but somehow that's when you get them. But anyway, the price we pay as collectors.
Well,
we are dedicated,
I know, right?
Determined. Okay, and here we go now with Blueswoman, a.k.a. Marion Abernathy. And this was a hit on the R&B charts back in the day. It was from 46 on the Jukebox label, and it's called Voo It, Voo It.
Okay, folks, here we go. 78s on the Vinyltreasure show. Here we go. Let's...
And all my worries are gone. I've got a man that can boogie all night long. With his eyes loving me, he sings the things I love to hear, and he hangs me what fun. No other man can boogie like I like my boogie done. Boot, boot, boy, boot, boot, it, boot, boot. 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 Boy, boot, boot, it,
Wow, Karen.
Okay, the jukebox label that this record was on was out of L.A., and it's certainly not a label that you see very often.
No.
Let me just mention something about her. I did mention that Marv Goldberg did a very good and thorough article about her, so if you're interested, it's a good place to check. And this record was a big hit in the race records category. In 1946, Billboard ranked it as one of the most played records of the year. It was number 22 for the whole year, and its highest charting position was number 4 on the R&B charts. She made a total of 23 more records, primarily for the Melodisc and King labels, none of which achieved the same success as this record did. And we have no information on what happened to her after the year 1960, unfortunately. Wow. We're now going on to one I really liked a lot by Sarah McLawler. And Sarah was born in Louisville in 1926. Her father was a minister, and she grew up in the church and learned to sing gospel music. After her parents divorced, she lived with her mother in Louisville. And after her mother died, she went to live with her father in Indianapolis. In high school, she attended the Crispus Attucks High School. And here I'll just insert some of my own information from my many trips to Envy. That was the school that the Counts went to. Oh. And it was always known as a good place to go for music. In fact, that's where the Counts began singing, and they did singing in school. And ultimately, because of the good musical training they got there, Chester Brown actually got a scholarship to go to college, which wow. He turned down because they were hot then, with their first hit, Darling Dear. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I thought that was interesting that she was at that same school many years earlier, of course. And okay, so let's hear from her then. And her record is called I Can't Stop Loving You, and it's on the King label. And it's backed by the Cinquettes. And it's from 1951.
Okay, folks, here we go.
No matter how much you made me cry, well, I can't stop loving you. Now you hurt my pride, and I have cried ever since you said we're through. I guess I'm a fool to always say, well, I can't stop loving you. I have attempted every way to lose your memory. Still I remember night and day. Why can't I be free? You won't return, and I can't learn. Now there's nothing I could ever do It's just a hopeless love I'm clinging to. Well, I can't stop loving you. While I have attempted every way to lose your memory, still I remember night and day. Why can't I be free? You won't return, and I can't learn. Well, there's nothing that I could ever do. Now it's just a hopeless life I'm clinging to. Well, I can't stop loving you.
Okay.
All right, that was Sarah McLawler and the Sincoettes. I Can't Stop Loving You. And Johnny, I think you kind of like that record.
I do. That's a nice one.
Yeah, okay. So now we're going on to Madeline Green, and this is on the Domino label from 1950. And Madeline, again, is another artist that Mark Goldberg has profiled in great detail. She had a very complicated history, and so I'm not going to begin to summarize what he has shared, but if you want to read more about her, then that is the place to go. This was actually her last record on the Domino label, and it is called I've Got a Right to Be Blue, and she is backed up by the Magic Chords. And we know there was a Magic Chords group that did other records, and I'm not sure about the connection here. But let's hear her, and I've Got a Right to Be Blue.
It is 1950. Here we go, folks.
Feeling like a prisoner with a heavy ball and chain, knowing any minute that my heart will break with pain. Thinking about my baby, 'cause he said we were all through. I got a right to be blue. Standing by the window, looking outside at the rain, thinking about my loving and how it's all in vain. My love left me crying, and there's nothing I can do. I got a right to be blue. Heavy, heavy, hanging over my head. Worry, worry, will put me in bed. Baby, baby, I love you, can't you see? Hurry, hurry, please come back to me. Tired of being lonely, I'm so tired of being blue. Even when I'm dreaming, all my troubles start anew. Offered all my loving, what more can a woman do? I got a right to be blue.
Heavy, heavy, hanging over my head. Worry, worry, will put me in bed.
Baby, baby, I love you, can't you see? Hurry, hurry, please come back to me. Tired
Nice, Karen.
Okay, I just want to mention a couple of other things about Madeline Green. She worked with a number of different band leaders, and she was actually offered a contract by Benny Goodman. And that was very unusual back in the day. She would have been the first white artist that he hired. And he got a lot of flack for that. And eventually, so much pressure that he dropped her, and she never actually got to make a record with him. And that's how it was back then, unfortunately. She made one record with Jimmy Mundy, orchestra leader, and she made 7 with Earl Hines Orchestra. So, and as I mentioned, this was her last record. So, now we're going on to someone that you listeners know well. That's Savannah Churchill. And she is backed here by the Striders. And this is an up-tempo one on the Arco label, which is not a label that she usually recorded for. It was made in 1950. It's a nice up-tempo one that I've always liked. And Tony O, our friend on Dungeon Serenade, played that not too long ago. And I thought, I've got that. You know, I'd like to play that sometime when I do a 78 show. But I never thought it would be now. And here it is. So
That's right.
yeah. I just want to mention, too, that I've had inspiration over the years to do 78s by Frank Gingaro. He's got a lot of 78s.
Oh, yes.
And he's done special shows on them. And I have played some 78s, not in person 78s, but copies of mine on the R&B Serenade. And Andy Bowen often posts 78s, and so does Tony Barcia. They're fans of this medium. So let's hear now Savannah Churchill and The Devil Sat Down and Cried on Arco.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Brother, amen.
Brothers and sisters, the devil's after you. But if you've got religion, there's nothing he can do. Brothers and sisters, don't let it get you down. Swing out with hallelujah and pass the word around. Now a sinful man was booked to go. The devil was waiting down below. But something happened just before he died. Had a vision, saw the light. Told the devil go fly a kite. And so the devil sat down and cried. Oh, the devil sat down and cried. Just to show 'twas no mistake, told the devil go jump in the lake. And so the devil sat down and cried. Now once I was filled with misery. The devil said, you belong to me. Wait until you cross that grave. Now I just answered, is that so? And told the devil a place where to go. And so the devil sat down and cried. Oh, the devil sat down and cried. He was never so modified. Whether folks believe or not, there was the devil in a heck of a spot. And so the devil sat down and cried, cried, cried. Devil sat down and cried.
Dig that cat, he's a cry baby.
Wow, Karen, normally we don't hear this type of sound from her.
No, I thought this was a real fun one, and I liked it. And thanks, Tony O, for reminding me about this one. And speaking of Tony, I'm going to be meeting him on Saturday night at Louis Silvani's house.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have a special discussion session, I guess. Tony has a list of topics for us, and so the three of us plus another collector, and two other collectors will be there, and so we'll have a panel of 4 people, and should be interesting. And Tony, of course, will be recording it for one of his future shows, so that'll be fun. That'll be different. All right, now we're moving on to the Cabineers, and I'm sure you know this one, but you weren't sure you had it. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah. It's on the Prestige label from 1952, and it's called Baby Be Mine.
Here we go.
Baby mine, you've captured my heart. Baby mine, we can't be apart. Each night I dream such wonderful dreams. Strange as it seems, I wake up calling, baby mine, you are my desire. Baby mine, I'm one you inspire. I think of you each morn until the break of dawn. Baby mine, I love you. I think of you each morn until the break of dawn. Baby mine, I love you. I think of you each morn until the break of dawn. Baby mine, I love you.
Very nice, Karen.
All right, that's the Cabineers. There are actually 3 groups by that name. There was one in Cleveland in the 30s, and this one from New York in the 40s. And there is a third group of Cabineers that Louis Silvani says is a different group who recorded for Decca.
Okay.
Members in this particular group were Maggie Foreman on lead, Bill Westbrook, Walter Springer, and Herb Kenny. And they recorded for Prestige and Abbey. So one of my favorites also is Whirlpool.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one there.
I like that. And we just wanted to acknowledge some people who came later in chat, and they said to say hello to me. First of all, Nathan Mosier, and Charles Baker, and James Pomerito. So thank you, and thank you to all 80-some chatters in there.
Well, yeah, you know, Karen, it's amazing that this was really, truly an enjoyment for me to have you here in the Johnny G studios to do this presentation. It was so glad to have you come down and finally meet you in person.
Yes.
I've heard you for so many years on all the other shows here when you come to the tri-state area and whatever, but we never met before. But it was very pleasant to meet you, and you did a fantastic job. I think I'm speaking for all the listeners today.
Okay, well, I had a really good time. Yeah.
And you're always welcome to come back here. Think about it. Whatever,
okay.
You're welcome. You and your sister are welcome to come here to the program.
Okay, very good, very good. We'll certainly think about that.
If the weather is nice and it's a nice area, if you can maybe you can make a trip out of it. Like you'll say, you can go visit a few people here in the area. It would be great to have you back.
Okay, well, I know where you are, that's for sure.
Okay.
And I certainly will come back, so I've got some ideas. And
if anybody wants to get in touch or get a message over to Karen, please email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@AOL.com. I will get those to her. And really great to have Karen here on the program today. So thank you for all. But we're going to close the show today with a song here. What do we have, Karen?
Thank you again to all the people who've listened and commented. Very much appreciated. We're going to close the show with one of my favorite groups. This is the Falcons, led by Goldie Boots, and it's on the Regent label from 1951, number 941, and it's called I Can't Tell You Now.
Well, listen, thank you, everyone, for tuning into the show this afternoon. And again, tell your friends about this program. And please, if you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm Johnny G, host of the Vinyltreasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long. Take care. Here we go.
I can't